The Book of War is back, but who should you choose? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day Book of War. These are the scrolls that we have been getting from missions, and we got a couple from login on Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day, and it has given us the availability of several general pool Goku, Goten, and Gohan units. So in this video, we're going to show you which ones I think you should grab. You get a few of these scrolls, so I'm just going to go over who I think the top 3 are that you should grab with your scrolls. There are quite a few here, right? We've got the we'll just call them the Sun Family Trio, right? The STR Goku, the AGL Gohan, and STR Goten. Now, these guys, when they originally released, were actually, phenomenal. Like, they were really, really good. But, not as much anymore, and pretty unlikely that they'll ever be good again, knowing now that Super EZAs probably are not going to touch these general pool units. So, knowing that, I don't really think that they are a good option. But we got tons of others here, so we'll just go through them, right? So we've got the Fizz Super Saiyan Cooler Movie Goku. We've got the STR Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku, not to be confused with the Dokkan Fest one. We have the STR Father Son Kamehameha. We have the Fizz Ultimate Gohan, and we have the AGL Ultimate Gohan. We have the Tech Kaioken Goku, AGL Goten, we have the Fizz Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, Super Saiyan Goten Int, and Int Trollhan, as we like to call him. We got the Fizz Kid Goku, Tech Super Saiyan Goten, AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, Int God Goku, and Tech Future Gohan. Now, these 2 right here just EZA'd within the last year. So, in terms of viability, while they aren't the best ever of the release, sub EZA releases, they're more viable than some of the rest. But I still don't think that that's the way you should go. In fact, my top 3 units are probably more, 2 of them are geared towards like beginning medium players, right? Whereas I think my other 2 I'm going to gear towards more my other one is more like future proofing, right? So let's take a look here at the first suggestion. So one of my first suggestions is this GT Goku. Now, I know he doesn't seem like much, but if you're somebody who's just starting out the game, this guy is actually really, really good for you, as he is a attack and defense stacker, right? So he raises his attack and defense infinitely. So if you're somebody who needs help clearing events early on in the game, or even just some of these medium difficulty events like the GT Goku event, the Legendary Vegeta event, or even the upcoming Legendary Frieza event, an infinite defense stacker like this can work really, really well in those stages because, right, you can just stall out until they do what they need to do. Now, does that mean he's going to be the best ever? No, not quite, but he'll get the job done. In fact, I used to use this guy a lot when I ran Tech Pan's team, the Dokkan Festival Pan, around the time, that Broly and Metal Cooler were like the top rating bosses. So he was useful there, right? If you could stall out the turns to let him and Pan build up, you were in for quite a nasty combo. So he can definitely be useful in that sense, especially if you are someone who's a bit newer. On the other side of things, right, my other 2 units here that I'm thinking will be helpful not just for newer players, but, to help you in some of these events are the both Super Saiyan Gotens. Now, why am I thinking you should grab these 2? Well, they're the only 2 units on this list who have not received an EZA yet. And knowing kind of how Dokkan is proceeding, they kind of seem to be sliding in EZAs and sub-EZAs wherever they feel like it, right? We already have EZAs for units that have released long past this one's release, and even past this one, right? This guy released with the Fizz, Goten, and Trunks, and the Dokkan Fest that released after them on JP has already gotten his EZA, the Super Vegeta, although his banner unit hasn't gotten one yet. We shall see if that ever comes, but that is to say that it's possible that we could see his EZA sooner rather than later, knowing that Super Vegeta already EZA'd, right? I imagine we could see a celebration where the the Goten and Trunks EZA, and this guy EZAs along with him, as he is a support unit for their major category, Gifted Warriors. And Gifted Warriors is actually a pretty bonkers category, especially when you consider that, you know, most Vegetas are on this category, so he would be, him being on a Super Saiyan, right, he would support the Tech Vegeta. So, you know, I think it is a good pickup. If you were missing this guy, he is a definitely, I would almost say must pick up, knowing that he could have a sub-EZA on the horizon. And with that comes the next pick, the Int Goten, for the same exact reason, right? Now, the Int Goten already has kind of a lot going for him, right? He has a flat damage reduction of 40% just there, right? So once he EZAs, that's actually going to be quite powerful. Add on to the fact that he gets an extra 30% when there's a Trunks or a Krillin attacking in the same turn, right? You know, that's a unit with 70% damage reduction. He can actually be really, really good. And like I said, just like the tech one here, I feel that he's on the verge of an EZA. So, right, if we're talking about what to prepare, right, these should be really the two units you're looking at. And then I throw this guy in there, just kind of, I always felt like he was fun to use. But these two, I think, should be your definite top priority if you're missing them. And hey, if you've got everybody, then heck, just throw them all into Elder Kais. I think you can purchase some Elder Kais with these. If you choose nothing else, yeah, you can purchase an Elder Kai. So definitely, you know, if you have everything already rainbowed, then just grab the Elder Kais. But if not, and you're missing especially this guy or this guy, I would definitely say grab them. They are probably your best two choices, knowing that they have a potential EZA on the horizon. Otherwise, go with this guy, right? He is, if you've got these guys already, in my opinion, he is pretty good for what he is, and he'll be good for some medium difficulty content for those of you out there who still need to complete that kind of stuff. Otherwise, for the rest of them, right, whoever you need dupes for, right, always a good idea to just grab the dupes that you need, simply because, right, if you have these units but they're not fully duped out, they're not fully rainbowed, you can feed these dupes into them, rainbow them if you're getting close, and then the next time you pull one of them on a banner, you can trade that new unit now in for coins because you have the old one already rainbowed. So there is value here. I know a lot of people are complaining that, like, well, I don't need any of these. Well, you know, maybe not. If you don't have the units fully rainbowed, then there's value right there for you. You're feeding in free dupes. So that's kind of the way I see it. So once again, to wrap up, Int Goten, Tech Goten, best options there, and then I would put this guy as the third option just because he's an infinite attack and defense stacker. Same with this guy, although he doesn't stack attack, he just stacks defense, so I would probably give it more to this guy. So guys, that is it for the video. That is my recommendation on who I think you should pick up with the Book of War. Not too much there, but I just wanted to go over it because I know many of you were questioning, you know, what you should grab, so I wanted to get this video out there. Guys, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let me know, who did you grab with your Book of War? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.